In this video, I'm going to turn a 1991 bus into a luxury tiny home. This project took 6 months for us to complete. I hope you enjoy. My brother and I bought this old school bus from a guy who collected trucks on Facebook. And honestly, it was an awful shape, but it had a good engine and transmission. This bus is going to need a lot of work. It's very, very sticky, and there's a lot of big things that need to come out. The first step is to obviously completely gut this bus. Bro, we got a lot of work to do.
It's okay, I got the big crowbar.
Oh, yeah. Oh! And this bus was dirty, like insanely dirty. There were several spiders, wasp nests, roaches, and what looked like a pretty bad termite infestation.
We're almost done with the demolition. It's looking great. And after that, we can start building.
It looks so good! We bought some wood! Online, we saw people who kept the metal bus ceiling and just painted it white, and it looked perfect. Which was great because we thought it would save us time and money. This is the last you will see of this ugly bus tan color. But to try and save time, we used the wrong spray gun. The result turned out like this.
There's lines of like dripping paint.
That's a huge problem. Because the bus ceiling was made of metal, we had to get a special paint that was $200. The next day when it dried, we tried to fix our mistake by sanding, but ended up finding a much bigger issue when it started raining. How's it going, dude?
Well, I believe I've made a discovery.
Oh.
So I pulled this.
Oh my god.
It's coming out the side here. We have to pull the whole roof off and figure out where all this is coming from.
So we're kind of at a low point right now. Come to find out, the bus roof is leaking really, really badly. Not only that, but what we did paint still looks awful. It looks worse than it did, actually. So this whole roof, the whole thing needs to come down and be replaced now. Once we took the old metal ceiling down, we were able to get on top of the bus and fix all the leaks. This bus was from 1991, so honestly, we should have just done this in the first place. And in my opinion, the new ceiling ended up looking a lot better anyway.
So Che's out editing a video, so all the framing, today at least, is up to me.
In the back, we're going to put a private bedroom that houses a full-size bed. That's what Colby's working on now.
Alright, so here's what I got so far. Boom. 2 beds.
Right outside of that room is going to be our living room space. Then we're going to need a full-size bathroom with a toilet, sink, and shower. And finally, across from the bathroom will be our kitchen. These old bus doors are going to be a thing of the past very, very soon. If you're sleeping in an RV, you're going to want security, which is exactly why we put a real front door on here we found at Goodwill. The next big job we had to do was install the tanks. Every RV or camper you see typically has 3 tanks, a freshwater, a gray water, and a black water. The freshwater tank supplies clean water to everything that needs it. Gray water is what gets washed down the sink, while black water is what you flush down the toilet. Right now I'm underneath the bus, and this is where the poop tank is gonna go. Right below the toilet. What I'm gonna do is just basically make a tray for it to sit on. It's gotta be strong though, because when the tank's full, it's gonna weigh well over 300 pounds.
Alright, so the day has come that everyone fears in construction, insulation day. Now, the bus already has insulation. Behind this panel there's about 1 inch thick, but that's not good enough for Che. Che needs more insulation.
It has been 5 hours and 30 minutes since I turned this camera on. My whole day has been underneath this bus. This is gonna be the coolest camper ever though.
Colby then put on the drywall, closing in the bathroom where we could get started on that.
Alright, so today I'm gonna make this base waterproof with waterproofing stuff.
We are about to make this bathroom beautiful.
And pretty.
We want this bus to be really modern and bright, so we went with this plastic tile that had a marble pattern on it. Then of course, for the shower area, we wanted something a little different, so we went with brick as an accent because we're also going to put it in the kitchen. So in the end, it'll really help tie the whole bus together. Because the entire floor was going to be a drain, I wanted to put a secondary waterproof layer on top of it. Then it was just a quick install of the toilet, and for now, the bathroom was done.
What we're moving on to is this. This is the generator box.
One of the things we wanted for the bus was for it to be able to have electricity anywhere in the world. So we came up with the idea of adding a generator box on the back. That way we could power it while it was going down the road or we were camping in a parking lot. But we needed some way to cover up the wood because it looked bad and it wasn't waterproof.
Right now we're taking the metal off the roof of the bus and we're turning it into this, the top for the generator. Oh yeah. There you have it. This is what it's gonna look like once it's mounted. It looks awesome.
Then we built a waterproof door and tested it out.
Oh, look,
There they go, there you go.
Look how lit up it is in here. That's pretty cool. This is awesome. Look at this.
Next up was the loft. We wanted this bus to be able to sleep 4 people comfortably. We also decked out the space underneath the bed.
This is the last look underneath the master bedroom. This is our storage area right here with the water heater and access to that water pump. And back here is kind of like our garage, so you can access from outside. This is going to be like the master closet. It's kind of like a drawer you can use. And now we're going to cover it up.
Then it was back up to the loft to finish the accent wall with brick.
What does that mean, dude?
I have no clue.
But you drew it.
10 minutes ago.
Those were our plans to build the kitchen cabinets.
So, I kind of messed up. These cabinets are the size they would be if we had put them in a house. So, I'm gonna make them smaller, because they're way too big. In this case alone, bigger doesn't mean better. I'm also taking out this stupid wall. Yep, we're good. Go ahead and set it in place.
Oh. I thought we were gonna have to wait 3 weeks to put this thing in, but we get to do it today.
Oh!
Oh, this thing looks good, man.
Another reason why I'm so excited about the sink is we only paid like 45 bucks for it.
Dude, this is crazy.
Then we built the upper cabinets and began to turn our focus towards what we'd call the living room. Because this is only a 20-foot bus, the living room couldn't have a couch in it, so what we did is built 2 benches facing each other on either end. Then we finished off the left wall with the brick we put in the bathroom and on the loft. It really helped tie the entire bus together. The next day, I decided to work on the front of the bus.
Let's see if that works.
And although it may not be as exciting as some of the things Colby did,
I gotta cut out the steering wheel piece, I think.
I'm gonna show it because I did it by myself and I'm proud of it.
With a little bit of luck, this might just fit. Come on, baby, come on. I did it! Yes!
And conveniently, later that day, our new seat came in.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, it looks so good.
Wow.
When we put it in, we were blown away. I mean, it just looked beautiful. But it was way bigger than the old bus seat.
Okay, it looks a little tight.
It's a little high.
When we built the bathroom, we didn't really think about the seat being this much thicker. The way it is now, we would never be able to fit in there to comfortably drive the bus. It seemed like the seat might be okay if we could slide it back 2 or 3 inches, so we started cutting out a small portion of the wall.
Take some screws in with it.
Then we put the seat back to see if it would fit, and whew, crisis averted. Originally, we were going for some kind of farmhouse shiplap door, but ended up deciding to sand it smooth because we wanted a more modern finish to match the theme of the bus we were going for. On camera, these doors look okay, but close up you could tell that they were made of a bunch of pieces of wood, and we didn't like that one bit.
Okay, well, it's a new day, and we realized that these doors suck. We gotta do them again. Ugh. Oh God. Oh!
Our next doors turned out much better, and we were able to install them in 2 days.
It was worth the effort. They're beautiful. They're so soft. It was worth it. It was so worth it.
Before we got too far into the build, our next step was to install the AC. The AC came in 2 parts, one that goes on the outside of the bus and one that goes on the inside.
Here's my problem. This is where Che wants to put the AC unit. I think it's gonna be too ugly. I have to change this. We're gonna put it right here up underneath the bus. You're welcome, Che. There's the AC. But now, I face a new problem. This is where I want to mount it. And we glued all the drywall, which is probably smart, but I hate us right now for it because this is really, really hard to get off.
Remember, the AC has 2 parts, one that goes outside and one that goes inside, and they're connected with copper lines. Colby had to tear this whole wall apart where he could run those copper lines up through the floor, through the wall, into the inside unit. Then we buttoned everything up where we could start working on the outside of the bus.
It's a little surgery.
That looks so good! All right, get ready. This is the last time you're gonna see the bus before it's painted.
Okay, I primed the bus. Let's paint it black.
So we painted the bus black and it was beautiful. It was amazing. Our repair cracked. Before we bought our bus, it got hit by a tree. and we did our best to fix the dent. And it looked pretty good, at least until we left the bus in the sun. Somehow this didn't cross our minds. There's a reason that most RVs and campers are painted white. It's to reflect the light. When they're painted black, they absorb it all, and the inside and outside get extremely hot. And since our bus was sitting in the sun, that's why our repair cracked. But the bigger problem is the temperature on the inside. It's nearly 100 degrees in there. Our AC could never keep up. Now we gotta fix this again and repaint the entire bus.
I know, we paid like $300 to get this fixed.
We were supposed to take the bus to the beach in 4 days, and we didn't account for painting it twice.
Go for it, it's gotta come out.
And not to mention, the inside still had a ton of work to be done.
It's gotta come out, dude, come on. Let's get it over.
To repair this dent, Colby and I spent nearly $300 and countless hours working foam and Bondo, sanding, and it really sucked to take it out.
Oh, this sucks.
I hate this. But by the time we got it out, we were able to move on and figure out a much better solution than just filling it with foam. The idea was to simply make a helmet to cover up the dent.
Looks like a bus again.
Once again, we were able to luckily use the metal we took off from the ceiling to make this repair. And after covering the face with metal, we then covered the top and added trim. To prevent it from getting too hot in the inside, we had to change the bus's color, but we really didn't want it to be white again, so we settled on one of my favorite colors ever.
Ooh, man. It's gonna be awesome, man. That's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a pretty color.
We only had 3 days left until we had to leave for our trip. And of course, as soon as we got the new paint, it started raining. But we were able to use that time to begin finishing the inside, starting with painting. Shout out to our dad for doing the entire bus by himself.
Do you see this tile? Do you see it? Because it's beautiful and it's going down today.
At this point, there were only 2 days remaining until we had to leave for our trip. But sometimes a deadline can be very good motivation. Because even though it was raining, we still managed to get a ton of stuff done to the inside. It was in true President Che fashion that me, my brother, and my dad all came together to pull through on this. And with just 1 day left, we had the perfect opportunity to paint the bus. We stayed up all night to get the last couple layers of paint on. And by the end, we are all very happy that the black didn't work out.
We are leaving today. The last thing we're gonna do is just wash this bus and we're out of here. We got about a 6-hour drive all the way to the beach. This thing only goes 55 miles per hour, so it's gonna be slow. It looks so good. I'm so proud of it right now. I can't wait to see it going down the road. All we need to do to have electricity on the road. Just open this up. That's it. Now we have electricity in the bus.
When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, so go off, go off, go off, go off, so go off, go off, go off, go off.
This is what we do when we're hungry going down the road. Get a little grits in a bowl, throw it in the microwave. And grits aren't the only thing we can cook going down the road.
All done.